Now the final qualifying rounds for the Division 2 over 1600cc, and this four-car race is a real needle match between, on the left, number 8, Tony Drummond in the Opel Ascona. On the extreme right, number 100, John Welch in the Ford Escort. They fought in the final last year. They took each other off, and there's a needle match in this. And with them, Graham Standage, number 45, and Rob Taylor. And it's John Welch who gets away very well in the Gartrac Escort, and Tony Drummond is in third position. The man from York, and he's marching Graham Standage, number 45, but it's Drummond, and with them, number 190, Rob Taylor, and they're pushing and bumping and barging, and all the time, John Welch is taking advantage of that fight, and he's pulling away. But now, it's John Welch, number 100, who comes from Fleet, 32 years old, and hot in his wheel tracks, his deadly rival, Tony Drummond from York, ex-rally driver, and it's a Ford leading an Opel Ascona, an Opel Ascona 400. John Welch, away he goes down the 100-mile-an-hour hairy hill. 11 years of experience is what is prodding his right foot. Second in the British Championship as long ago as 1976. The Dutch champion of 1980. Seventh in last year's European Championship and the top British driver. Not a very good year this year. And there is Tony Drummond, 37 years old, and behind Tony Drummond as they go into the swinging right-hander at Chesson's Drift, it's Graham Standage and Rob Taylor's last of all. Graham Standage then in third position in the Escort. And look at the lead that John Welch is building up. He must surely be invincible because he is now up into his second lap. And there's Drummond chasing after him, and with a thoroughly deranged bonnet, number 45, Graham Standage from Raleigh. It's not interfering with his vision, and his screen is comparatively clear, but that flapping bonnet won't be doing much for his peace of mind. Haulage contractor, a lot of years' experience of autocross and rallycross. Full left lock, he straightens it up. Down Hairy Hill, and the bonnet's getting looser and looser. Is he going to come off? As John Welch swings round the right-hander into the clay. Opposite locks it across, rejoins the tarmac. John Welch is now on his last full lap, and then he's got another half lap to go. And all the time, Graham Standage with the flapping bonnet on the Escort is closing up on Tony Drummond, and still behind them, number 190, Rob Taylor. And Taylor comes from Ringwood, but Standage is the man who's making the running. He's chasing Tony Drummond in second place. John Welch is pulling away all the time. Welch now round the left-hander at the Devil's Elbow as Standage, number 45, closes right up. The man from Raleigh, Standage, closes right up on Yorkshireman, and John Welch is stopped. He's pulling off the circuit. Now there's drama in the closing stages because he was on his last full lap, and terribly bad luck for John Welch, who's had a thoroughly bad season. And now look at the battle for what is the lead as Tony Drummond hares away down Hairy Hill, and Graham Standage, not the least bit deterred by that flapping fiberglass bonnet, won't. Yes, he will. He'll realise that this is the battle for the lead because he will have seen a stationary John Welch as Tony Drummond soars away at the wheel, and all the time Rob Taylor is closing up on both of them as they go for the last time into Chesson's Drift. They're into the last few yards, and they're struggling across, fighting for wheel grip. Tony Drummond in the Opel Ascona 400 using all his rally experience, and Graham Standage challenging in the closing stages, and they go across the line with about 2 car lengths between them, and that must surely have been a very, very quick time from Tony Drummond to challenge the fastest time that we've had in this division so far, Martin Shanker's. Well, it was quick, but it wasn't quick enough. 3 minutes 40.5, so Martin Shanker is still 8 seconds fast.